Hebrews 12 verse 1 says, "Since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses." Now, this listener heard someone say that the great cloud of witnesses are loved ones who are believers and they are looking down at us on earth. She says, "We have been under the teaching of Dr. Ironside, Dr. Gray, Dr. Gabalion, and Dr. Pettingill, and never heard that view from them. What is your viewpoint?"
And you sure didn't, because all of those men you mentioned were great men that were great teachers of the Word of God, and all of those men taught me, by the way. I had the privilege of sitting under their ministry, and it was one of them, and I'm not sure which one it was, that corrected me on Hebrews 12:1, for I once believed that. In other words, that as people die, they go up there and get in a stadium and get in a seat and look down at us down here. And I can't imagine anything would be more boring than to get to heaven and have to look down at this crowd down here on this earth acting as they are today. It would turn heaven into the other place right away. But it doesn't mean that. You see, after giving Hebrews 11, those great heroes of faith, he says, "Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with a great cloud of witnesses." They're not looking at us. We're looking at them. When we read the story of Joshua and of Daniel and of Abraham, they witnessed to us, you see, by their lives. Haven't you been encouraged by that? As we've studied the Old Testament, so many people have written in and said, "My, I never knew that the Old Testament had such a message for us today." It sure does. They witnessed to us. And that's the way it is. Thank God that those that die and go to heaven don't have to look down here upon this earth. I don't think they could be very happy if they did. And I think it'd be boring. You just have to face it.